It's back to work for thousands of rail employees across the country after the Federal Labor Board ordered a halt to the 3-day work stoppage. The decision came down late on Saturday after contract disputes shut down the country's two major railways, which caused freight and shipping delays across the country. As a result of this decision, rail service operations are set to resume as of 12:01 on Monday, and those operations are expected to continue until the final binding interest arbitration process is complete. The board also ruled that the recent collective agreement between CN and the union that expired on December 31st has now been extended until the new agreement comes into effect. In a statement, the Teamsters Union, which represents workers for both the Canadian National Railway and Canadian Pacific Kansas City, says it will comply with the board's decision, but it will appeal the ruling. Teamsters Canada Rail Conference President Paul Boucher says this decision by the CIRB sets a dangerous precedent. It signals to corporate Canada that large companies need only stop their operations for a few hours, inflict short-term economic pain, and the federal government will step in to break a union. The rights of Canadian workers have been significantly diminished today. In a statement on social media, the federal labor minister, Steve McKinnon, says he expects the railway companies and employees to resume operations at the earliest opportunity. Mount Royal University political science professor Lori Williams doesn't believe arbitration by itself will be enough.
There, as we're seeing, likely to be court cases that clarify whether these kinds of workers do have the right to strike, or whether meaningful negotiation in this case requires binding arbitration. These are all a lot of uncertainties that have to be settled legally in the courts by this arbitrator and by the government and the company and the workers involved.
Now, a case management meeting will be held on Thursday with the board and parties involved to discuss the arbitration process. Craig Momney, Global News.